Doing today. Today we're going to talk about Nick Rico. He's the director of operations systems, the engineer that's actually helping Aptera keep rolling, and he's going to talk about how they keep everything functioning together. So we're actually going to get into that. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to listen to Nick Rico here and some of the things that they've actually come up at Aptera to help keep it rolling. So let's go ahead and listen into this.
Systems here at Aptera. How does Aptera get an idea from concept into manufacturing? Our amazing design team starts us off by turning concepts into 3D models for our engineers to detail. We all work together in a collaborative 3D space to build off the vehicle's A surfaces. Our system engineers compile requirements to develop use cases, activity diagrams, and specifications to all meet functional safety and homologation. Our engineers design parts, electronics, and write code for our vehicle's bill of material, which we call the engineering BOM or E-BOM. Prototype parts are built to print by our suppliers or in-house teams. We integrate these parts into our development vehicles for testing, and our test engineers execute test plans to validate performance against our original requirements. Once a qualified design is released, our engineers build out our manufacturing BOM or M-BOM. The E-BOM is often structured by system and typically needs to be flattened out and restructured in an order of assembly. We use manufacturing process mapping to determine takt time and break up our builds into level-loaded work centers to meet all our throughput targets. This allows manufacturing to plan out workflows, order machines, tooling, and material handling equipment. From there, supply chain can order parts for receipt into our warehouse. Planning can schedule builds based on demand, driven by reservations placed online at our website. Then, manufacturing of production vehicles can begin with full traceability back to our original concept and requirements. What tools are used to accomplish this? There are a lot of tools for engineering and manufacturing that all need to work together. We have industrial engineering design tools for building 3D models from concepts, model-based system engineering tools to capture requirements, system simulation tools for modeling expected performance, 3D CAD tools for mechanical design, analysis tools for physics modeling, schematic capture, simulation, and layout tools for electronics design, and a variety of software development tools for body controls, firmware, and infotainment teams. We use a product lifecycle management tool, PLM, to assign part numbers and version control, all our design files, which get structured as our E-BOM. The order of assembly M-BOM is then loaded into our enterprise resource planning system, ERP. Reservation holders will have their vehicle's configuration converted to a sales order as part of our customer relationship management, CRM, and ERP software integration. This triggers ERP to create demand for your chosen vehicle. Our bill of material gets resolved from what we call the 150% or Super BOM with all potential configurations down to your vehicle's chosen configuration or 100% BOM. This demand in our ERP system triggers supply chain to request quotes and place purchase orders for material being received into our inventory. Our planners can then schedule work orders to begin builds. Our manufacturing execution system, MES, is where our enterprise tools meet the factory floor. Intelligent manufacturing equipment on the line is seamlessly integrated with our MES and ERP systems. Work cells are triggered to build parts using pre-programmed machine profiles and capture manufacturing information like torque, temperatures, or image processing data, all automatically. We utilize a warehouse management system and advanced inventory controls to track material locations and meet line fill requirements based on point of use replenishment signals. The MES system assigns serial numbers, tracks material consumption, and maintains traceability through every level of assembly into the final vehicle's VIN number. These methods are used for all our sub-assemblies being built around the world and at our final assembly line here in Carlsbad. Where can we see this in action? You can see these systems in action right now at our solar facility. We rolled out this entire process at our Fusion building. We've released parts using our PLM tools and executed solar panel builds using our MES system with full manufacturing traceability. Inventory levels are being managed and consumed on work orders. Panels are moving through operation sequences, capturing data along the way by serial number for next level assembly. This was seamlessly integrated into the solar line thanks to testing done here in the manufacturing simulation lab in parallel with solar panel development.
All right, it sounds like, I mean, this stuff is way over my head. I'm not an engineer, but I'm going to try to break this down as best I can. But it sounds like they are actually using programs to get the designs that they need and put everything together. First, they come out and they design it with a program, whatever part they need, and then they actually do a 3D print of the part that they need and work with that as they continue to put everything together. And of course, if somebody orders a part or something that's separate from the normal Aptera, then they can actually use customer relations and the computer program that they're using to have that piece at the station that they need it at, and so that they could put it there, and which is really good, which is what they want. And so if they ever need specific pieces from the warehouse, they can automatically go and get that and keep up to date and keep the line moving. And that sounds like that works pretty good. Here's a station where they are actually putting everything together and building the Aptera with what they need. Of course, this is the finished product and it goes out here as the finished product, but this is where they get all the parts that they need to help build the Aptera. And actually, with this part picture right here, we have actually seen this before. This picture here, they've actually shown us how they would actually do that with the Aptera coming in on the BGV and being loaded or put together at Bay 1 and then Bay 3, and then coming around and, you know, getting other parts put in like the battery and the framing of the body with the wheels on the front and the motors. And I actually have a video of that. I mean, you've all seen it. So let me show that to you. When I put it up, you'll say, "Oh yeah, we recognize that." But this is it right here. And so here is what that is actually showing. So they're going to start out with the parts that they need to get started with the Aptera, and with it being on the BGV, it can actually move around on its own autonomously and gets the parts that they needed as they move from station to station and get loaded up. Whether they need, you know, they're putting the battery together and then loading that up as a pack and then putting that on the bottom of the frame of the Aptera when it gets to a specific station, or whether they need the solar panels. When it gets to that station, they'll put that together as a pack and then load that up on there. The rear wheel, as you see right here, they can put that together and then load that up on the Aptera. And then in the next frame, I think they're going to do the front suspension as they load that up. And every piece that they get is all numbered. It's all have a serial number on it. So you can't get it mixed up. Whether you're going to have just front wheel drive or you're going to have rear wheel drive, So they'll be able to keep up with all of that. And the best thing about this is, like you see in this video here, the computer program, they're already working it. So the individuals that will be working on the line, they're getting trained by this as well. And so everything's going to come smoothly and operate beautifully together. And that's what's so great about Aptera, because they are very transparent and they're showing you everything that they're going to do. And another thing I like about Aptera is that, you know, not only are they showing you what they do, but even though there are some things that they are keeping secret, because we found that out in the webinar on the 21st, and some of that stuff was confidential, we can't talk about it, but some of this they're showing you almost practically immediately. So I think that's really good, keeping you up to date and keeping everybody interested. And that's what keeps me fired up about Aptera. I mean, I really love this company. These guys are awesome. They are going to rock once they get everything together. And as you can see, I mean, you're seeing what I see, that they are slowly putting this together, and they want you to have a vehicle that you are not only going to enjoy for the rest of your life, but it could possibly last even into your great-great-grandson's life. So that is really awesome to even think about, knowing that they are doing all this and keeping you in the loop. And I love that about Aptera. I'm so excited about this company. And then another thing is, they don't have to build every manufacturer where they're putting together their vehicles the same. Some of them are going to be different. Some of them are going to change. But yeah, that is really awesome about Aptera. And so with that thought in mind, we're going to go to the website and see what that looks like. Let's go there. Let's go to the accelerated program. Let's see what's happening there. Let me blow this up so we can get a good view. All right, so accelerated program. All right, so here at the accelerated program, hopefully this will come up on the first click and I won't have to click it again. And it looks like I'm going to have to click it again because for some reason it does not want to do it for me on the first one, but that's okay because I know it'll do it on the next one. And so here we are, and oh gosh, look at that jump. Oh man, you can't tell me Aptera's not rocking. Here, let's take a look at that for a second. 204, woo! 241 investors. Oh goodness, if they keep going at this rate, oh man, it looks like we might hit over that. Okay, we're at 2.87 million bucks. And wow, that's a big jump. That's 20 more investors from yesterday. I'm not sitting by my calendar because I can't remember what I wrote down. I think it was 221 yesterday. 221. And look who's still on top. Mr. RP himself. This guy, you know, I don't think anybody's going to claim that front seat. I think RP is going to stay there for a while. Maybe somebody might get aggressive near the end of all this, but we'll have to stay and wait and see. But he's going to get, that first vehicle is going to be very special. And no doubt it's going to be a museum piece in upcoming days. Of course, unless it's still running. But, oh gosh, that is awesome. But of course, everybody on this board is sitting really good. So you are really, really moving this up. This is just awesome to see that. 241 investors. And it hasn't even been 2 weeks. It's only been almost 2 weeks. Friday will be 2 weeks. Wow, that is awesome to see. I'm so excited when I see that. Wow. So what do you guys think? You think he's going to stay on top of the leaderboard? You think somebody else might come in and move him out? And how long you think it's going to take before we reach 2 million? Give me a comment below. All right, well, we're going to give a shout out to my patrons. You guys are awesome. You make my day. And thanks for rocking my videos. And if you're new here, hit the like, ring the bell, subscribe, and you will catch my new videos when they come out. And we're going to rock this thing until Aptera comes out rolling, and they're going to hit the top of the world. All right, you guys take care. Y'all have a good one. All right, bye-bye.